Hey guys, it's Craz-E Coupons. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we have a lot to talk about because game deals are back. So before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's right down below this video and it is absolutely free. And while you're at it, don't forget, a quick, easy, and free way that you can help support this channel is by hitting that thumbs up button and leaving a comment down in the comment section below. All right, now let's go ahead and get into it because like I said, we have a lot to go over in today's video. So please watch the video all the way through. Don't forget, the deals are in the details. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a minute, you've probably noticed I do not use the 5 off 30 gain DG store coupon very often because this DG store coupon does not get along with other DG store coupons at the register, especially since most stores have now switched over to the new registers. Let me just say, if you missed out on those old registers, OMG, we used to have fantastic gain scenarios pretty much every single week. So it's been pretty frustrating trying to figure out how to get this 5 off 30 gain DG store coupon to work with other coupons at these new registers. Well, you guys know me. I love to get out there and test the deals out. So your girl's been doing her homework. I've been doing a little research. I've been testing out some deals, and there's actually 2 ways that we can use this 5 off 30 gain DG store coupon now and stack it with other coupons. However, one way is a little bit complicated, so we're not going to talk about that in today's video, but I do have a second way that we can use this coupon, and it is so easy. But not only that, even better news, this is also going to apply to our other DG store coupons like our 5 off 25 and our P&G spend coupons. So you guys know how if we are at a new register store on Saturday and we want to use a DG store coupon, we have to add that on to our $25 subtotal in order for both that DG store coupon for the individual product and the 5 off 25 to apply. Not anymore. Not with this way, because we now have DG delivery. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. DG delivery isn't offered in my area at any stores. That's what I thought as well. But over the last few weeks, I've been keeping my eye on it, and I went from 1 store offering DG delivery to 4 stores offering DG delivery just in my small town. So even if your stores do not offer DG delivery right now at this moment, this is definitely something to keep an eye on. All right, now, like I said, I have been testing out some deals and I have learned a few things along the way. So let's go over DG delivery. That way you'll know exactly what to expect. So what is DG delivery? Basically, Dollar General has partnered up with DoorDash. This is going to be important to note because if you have any issues or questions, you're going to need to call DoorDash customer service. Also, the employees at Dollar General have nothing to do with DG delivery. Next, let's go over payments and fees. The DG delivery fee is $7. If you want it ASAP, that would be $8. And they do accept all major credit and debit cards as well as Google Pay and Apple Pay. Unfortunately, as of right now, they do not accept food stamps as a form of payment, but hopefully they will change that soon. And let's talk about tipping your delivery driver, aka the DoorDash driver. In the Dollar General app, when you place your order, it will put the default tip at 15%. But you can change that amount once you get to checkout. And it is good to note that the tip amount is fixed at the time of order and it does not change based on the final order total. So if they need to substitute an item and your final order total is more than you thought it was going to be, that tip amount will not change. Now, speaking of substitutions, customers are automatically opted in for substitutions. Now, they actually ask you about substitutions twice throughout this whole process. So on this first screen, I went ahead and unchecked everything, meaning that I do not want any substitutions because DoorDash will give you specific options for your substitutions. And you're going to see right here at the bottom of your screen, they actually give you an option to search for specific items that you want to substitute out if they do not have your original item in stock. And this is really, really important, especially when we're dealing with coupons. So the 2 screens that you're seeing right here are actually from the DoorDash website. They will send you a link and it will redirect you to the website. I actually unclicked the substitute option, and I just chose for them to contact me if they had any issues. Now, when it comes to doing deals through DG Delivery, I feel like this is going to be one of our biggest problems because we all know the inventory is not correct on the DG app. In fact, when I ran my first test order, one of the items that I chose said that there were 13 in stock on the app. However, when the driver was at the store, they could not find the item on the shelves. They even asked one of the employees. So, since she could not find that item, she actually called me and said, "Hey, what would you like me to pick up instead?" So this is very important. Before you place your order, you want to go through and make sure that you pick out 2 or 3 substitutions that work with all of the coupons that you're trying to use. Because once the driver accepts the order, those coupons disappear from your account. So if you're trying to pick up a Gain Moonlight Breeze and they do not have any in stock, you can't go back into the app and see if the Blissful Breeze works with those same coupons that you're trying to use. Now, another thing to note is that some items are just not available for delivery. Not sure why. Hopefully they will fix that in the system. Here's a quick list of some of the items that they're talking about, but also I found some random items like the Crest mouthwash. It's not available for delivery. Now, if you want to cancel your order, you need to do that before the driver accepts the job. Once they've accepted the job, you cannot make any changes or cancel. The order will be fulfilled and delivered, and then if you do not want the items, you can return them to the store with your digital receipt. And you can find that just by going to your account in the Dollar General app and clicking on orders. All right, now for the fun stuff. With DG Delivery, the DG store coupons are stacking, which means Gain deals are back and our 5 off 25s can be even sweeter. So let's go ahead and take a look at a quick deal that I did last week. Now, I feel like this is a repeat deal because if we do not have the same exact coupons, we get similar coupons pretty much every month. So on this first deal, I picked up one of the Gain scent beads priced at $15.95. We had a 4 off 1 DG store coupon and a 105 off 1 manufacturer coupon. Then I threw in the Gain flings priced at $15.95. We had a 205 off of 1. That put my subtotal at $31.90. The 5 off 30 Gain DG store coupon applied and the P&G spin promotion applied. So after everything was applied, that brought my subtotal after coupons down to $19.80 plus tax. And as you can see right here, it does list each coupon that's applied. So we've got the 205 off 1 manufacturer coupon on the flings, we have the 5 off 30 Gain, and that P&G spin promo. Same thing on the scent beads, the 105 off 1 manufacturer, plus all 3 of those DG store coupons. So let's take a look at my complete order. My subtotal was $20.79. The delivery fee is $7, but since this was my first time ordering, I do have a coupon on my account that waives that fee. The 15% tip was $3.12 and my tax was $2.12, so that left me paying $26.03 out of pocket. Now, once you've reviewed your summary and made your payment, they're going to ask you about substitutions. We went over that earlier in the video. Once you filled out your substitutions, then you can choose your delivery time. Now, like I said, I did receive a call from my delivery driver. They did not have the Moonlight Breeze scent beads in stock. She actually picked up a 24-ounce bottle of the beads instead of the 26.5-ounce bottle because a lot of the laundry products are going through shrinkflation right now. Once my order was delivered, I did receive my 10 off of a 1001 coupon, I would say within 30 minutes. That made my final price about $16 for both items, which is not bad for a daily deal. Now, I know what you're thinking. We do not have those same exact coupons this week, but we do have other Gain coupons. So here's the deal that you can do right now. So what you want to do is pick up one of the Gain Happy or Relaxed flings at $15.95. We have a 4 off 1 DG store and a 205 off 1 manufacturer. Then we're going to throw in that 3 for $10 Gain deal. So on this account, I have a 155 off 1 manufacturer coupon on the Gain laundry detergent. So I went ahead and threw in 2 of the Gain flings, 1 of the Gain scent beads, and then I'm going to use 34 count Gain dryer sheets as a filler item. Those are priced at $2, and that's going to put my subtotal at $31.45. Now, after all coupons are applied, plus the 15% tip and tax, that's going to put my subtotal at $19.37, but then I'm getting back that $10 coupon, making my final price $9.37 for all 5 items. Yes, please. Now, don't forget, you heard it here first. DG store coupons are stacking with DG Delivery. This is not only for Gain products. So our options are crazy. Now, I am going to be uploading more deals over on the second channel too, Craz-E with Crazy Coupons, so make sure that you stick around and stay tuned because I have more crazy deals coming at you all very, very soon.